Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's about 6:20 and it's getting dark fast. That is the En Route BTS station. This large building on the left is the Lotus Shopping Center. Straight ahead on the left would be Soi 50. And across the street, that is the very popular Soi 81. Here goes the bus heading to Ekamai. Now this is Soi 52. And I'm going to be in the pitch dark here in about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to give you a real brief run up 52. Right on the corner is a 24-hour Burger King. And there's not much in this area that's 24-hour. The Lotus closes at 10. Cheap Charlie's over on Soi 50. It goes till 2 in the morning. But everything else gets a little quiet up here. In the little Burger King shopping center, in the day are a bunch of street food permanent stalls there. But I haven't been down this little 52. I know there's a bunch of small buildings. Let's take a quick peek before it gets too dark. I haven't been down here in about a year. So let's see what's doing in the very popular En Route section of Bangkok. I called home for a year on the other side of the street, Soi 77. I was in the Knightsbridge building over by the Big C. This area over here is equally as popular, if not more. Soi 81 is a major area. But I like this area over here behind the Lotus. Now this building, I think, is a hotel. The Hop Inn. And I remember watching them build that about 2 years ago. So if you want to come explore En Route, Hop In might be a good home base. And there's the train pulling into the En Route station, so you are less than a 5-minute walk if you were to stay at Hop In or any of these little buildings I'm going to show you back here. And of course it's nice to have that Lotus. And if you're up at the next stop, Punawiti, or what's the one after that, Bangkok, you're probably coming down here to the Lotus when you need to hit a large place. Of course there's 7-Elevens, and you can find most anything in these 7-Elevens, oil, eggs, shampoo. But it's nice to have something the size of a Walmart once in a while. And here's a massage place and a 7-Eleven. Right here is the My Condo, Sukhumvit Soi 52. They don't look terribly large, but that's fine if you just need a nice, clean, 30 square meter condo at an affordable rate. If you want a 40, 50, 60 meter condo, well, double up the price of a 30 oftentimes. I got a little lucky. I'm only paying $19,000 for a 52 or 53 square meter. I don't know what it is, 53. But that's a little unusual. I went from paying $16,000 up here in En Route for a 31 square meter to $19,000. Now the asking price was $22,000, and there was some negotiation involved, but it all worked out. So here's the condo one, Sukhumvit 52, and that building off in the distance, that's on Soi 50. And at the base you'll find the Cheap Charlie's little bar area. You can also access it here to the right. That's probably how I'll go back to the BTS. Now this building is called the Next, and I've been in there. Right there's a little pool, maybe 6 stories, and it just goes down the way, and there's another way to get into the Next. But over here, where this golf cart is coming around the corner, there's another couple of buildings back there. They might also be the Next buildings. Well, let's go take a peek. You really don't need a golf cart to go to En Route BTS. It's a very short walk, unless it's pouring rain. And then, yeah, jump in the little tuk-tuk. Yeah, and there's some condos straight ahead. Another 100 feet, you'll take a right. But if I remember, yes, there's another building here on the left. Maybe 2 buildings down the way where that cab is. And this is all still less than a 10-minute walk to BTS En Route or the Lotus. Or on the other side of the road, there is a Century Movie Plaza building, smaller movie theater, Down below is a McDonald's, I know, Subway, a bunch of Thai options, and this is the back exit. This is a little in need of some cleaning maybe, but maybe they'll develop this area. I see a for sale sign, but this will give you an idea of that is probably a 1-bedroom and that is probably a 2-bedroom corner unit. And on the left here is the TKF condo building. Here goes the tuk-tuk, I guess. Yeah, nice looking building. And right across from that is the Quintara Sukhumvit 52 on Eastern Star property. And I'm not sure what the name of this building is. If I don't own it, I don't care. If I own this building, I'd be real concerned about all that vegetation tearing up the building. Now maybe it's all concrete and steel. I don't know. I had some nice vines going like that on a home in California until I realized my big beautiful bougainvillea was lifting my roof off the house. So here's the Residence 52 at the end. BTS en route. And of course all these buildings are going to have at least a small pool. And it looks like they all have tuk-tuks. Now I've gone down here. This just goes off to the left about 100 feet and it's some 3-story walk-ups. So before it gets pitch dark, I'm going to go back out to the end of the street where I started and getting our boundaries across the way. That is the IDO building at the BTS en route at the top of Soi 81. So I'm going to go to the end of this little street and take a right and show you, I believe there's just one big building down on Soi 54. These are all super close options to en route and Lotus. And I believe we're coming up to Soi 54, or it could still be part of 52. I'm not sure. Some of these streets will finger off in 3 different directions and it's still the same street. But here's the tree condo. I don't think there's a sign up here. And, you know, I think it is still 52. Down this direction, if you head off towards Soi 50, there's another tree building. You'll find these all over Bangkok. Yeah, sometimes it'll say like the tree, Soi 52, but this just says tree condo. And there's the guard. All of these buildings are going to have a guard. They're not there for any other reason than every single condo has one. But judging by these balconies, I don't know if those are the larger 2 bedrooms. They look to be larger size units. Sometimes the older buildings, that's the way to go. Yeah, this sign up here says this is 52 off to the right, so that's 3 52s we were on, and that's pretty common. What's not so common is a sign telling you you're on 52. This says the tree condo Lux is down this way, unless that is the tree condo Lux. I know there's one other building down here on the right, and then it dead ends. A couple loose dogs down the way. It's not that big a deal. Most of these dogs, they just live down the street there, and they just let them run around. They're not vicious or anything. I wouldn't walk up and pet him. He might get a little grumpy, but you can see he's not barking or anything. In fact, he's wagging his tail. Now this says it's also the tree, so this is just a continuation of the one building. So that's about it. There's a peek at a quick peek at Soi 52, and it's about 6:45 and getting dark on me. So we're coming back onto the main Soi 52. And this is where we came from. And this, where this little car just popped out, I believe is also Soi 52. So you can see it, spider webs. There's no street sign, but I just happen to know. This will go down and connect to Soi 50. And there are 3 or 4 buildings to take a look at. And the first is the Cross Vibe, Bangkok. There's a little restaurant down below, Cheers and Chill. And I've walked by here 100 times. I never noticed they have a 4K cafe and an onsen spa. Is that how you say it? Onsen, the Japanese type baths. And I take it back. This tree condo says it's Sukhumvit 50. I thought this was still 52. So here's another tree building. And that's Soi 50 at the end there, if you see the traffic. And on the left here, there's another building called the Bamboo for Rest. And it has TJ's Bistro Cafe down below. Not sure if this is a hotel. The Cocktail, I believe it is a hotel, Bangkok, Soi 50. Yeah, it's a hotel. I looked down on that from the Bangkok BTS station. Okay, and then that's it. Straight down the way is Soi 50, and straight across the street is the Little Charlie Brown's beer complex. So I appreciate you watching. I'm going to avoid heading into Charlie Brown's today and get home and edit some video. More videos to come. You take it easy and have a nice evening.